Neon lights, neon lights. Dancing with my demons, do the dash me out of sight. Run it up, secure the bag.
Hello and welcome to the SoulInsights podcast. I'm Kyle and Loxton, joined by
Kyle.
And today's main topic is going to be
football. Mainly the Premier League 2022-2023 season.
Yes.
We'll give our thoughts and just have a little chat about some football teams.
Yes. Dressed like one. You should have got your football top there.
Yeah, I should have really, but I completely forgot. So
What would be your name on your football jersey?
what if I could have anybody?
Harry Maguire.
Nah, Farrow and Mulaney. Yeah, I'll get a Man United top with Fellaini on it.
Good.
Yeah.
Harry Maguire, mate.
No. Get Harry Maguire tattooed on my forehead.
We saw quite a lot of Tomorrowland until the previous one.
Yeah, we didn't see any Harry Maguire though, did we?
No,
Nobody
we
wants to wear that absolute shambles.
That should be
Harry
your thing.
Maguire, if you're listening, you suck.
Every festival we go to, we should make a football team from all the shirts you see. Because I reckon you'll see a load.
Yeah, it's bloody
Right.
hundreds, aren't there?
Right.
Right. Yep, straight into it. So, music recommendation.
So music recommendations. This is a more thoughtful song.
Ooh,
So
thoughtful.
G-Eazy, Still. Have you heard that?
Which album?
It's not on an album. It's just a
Good.
single.
When was it released?
A couple of years ago.
Okay. I might have.
It's quite a chilled out one. It's when G-Eazy goes into his more like reflective sort of rap.
Right. Okay. I've probably.
it's one of my
I've probably heard it. I probably haven't really listened to it that much, but I've probably heard it.
Yeah, no, it's good lines that he has in that.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, decent song, I'd say.
Good.
One of my favourite G-Eazys.
Good.
I haven't really heard much from G-Eazy recently, to be honest. Is it? He's just vanished.
Yeah, it
isn't
is. Was it These Things Happen Part 2?
Yeah, that was his
last album.
Yeah.
Which isn't as good as the first one, I don't think.
Yeah. Just.
But yeah, he's good anyway, isn't he?
Yeah, decent.
Yeah, so. Right, game recommendation this week. Do you have any idea what I'm going to say? Absolutely no idea. It's a new game, yeah. And neither of us have played it.
No, I have no idea. Should I know?
Yes. We've both had it on the download list.
What?
The download list that he's got about 60 games for.
Yeah, exactly.
Stray.
Oh my god.
Yeah. So we haven't actually played it. We've
No.
seen bits about it. And the best thing is, what's the dude from GTA? CJ. Somebody on PC making a CJ mod, so they're making the cat from Stray CJ, and there's other ones where they're like Garfield and that as well. Or they'll make it the doggo, the actual meme doggo.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and they'll make it like that. So if you can play it, because it looks like good fun.
Yeah.
It's a quick game. If you can play it on PC with the modded versions, I'd suggest that even more, to be honest. Yeah, because you could probably get one that's like Shrek or something. Yeah.
I think we've got it on the console, isn't it? So I'm currently playing Red Dead at the minute. So when I finish that, I will check out Stray.
Yeah, I'll probably play it.
Play it
Soon, at least.
We'll platinum it.
Oh yeah, that's easy and
Speed
that's
on it,
given. Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
I'll give it a go.
So yeah, check out Stray.
Right. Book from the
Page
book
from the
page,
book.
Yeah. Page of the book.
Good English there.
God.
Coffee King Prize.
Right, Dictionary of Obscure Sorrows by John Koenig. Link in description, isn't it?
Yeah.
Chapter 3, montage of attractions, finding shelter in the presence of others. And the word is flashover. Flashover. Flashover.
Where you flash over a man or
Yeah.
You flash.
Yeah,
your
is that
bits.
what? Yeah,
Is that it? Yeah.
The moment a conversation becomes real and alive, when a spark of trust shorts out the delicate circuits you keep insulated under layers of irony, momentarily grounding the static emotional charge you've built up through decades of friction with the world.
That was a flash over my head. Did you get it?
So I'd say it's actually feeling like you've connected with someone on the same wavelength as you. That realization that you're like, actually, this person is quite interesting, not some icebreaker bullshit.
So how many of them have you met around here?
When you're having like a
Dead.
quite like intellectual conversation, isn't it, with someone, like you can be quite deep with someone and you're both responding with similar sort of things and it's clicking, like this conversation's actually quite decent.
Yeah,
Not
I
some
get
Love
that
Island
then.
beanbag chat. Is it? You sit there and
Good.
just talk about
Good.
it. That's what I feel like. The moment a conversation becomes real and alive.
It makes sense now you've said that, yeah.
Or if someone's quite good at conversations, then they can inject quite a lot of stuff in, isn't it? And they bring
Just
it
keep chatting shit.
to alive. Yeah. They're just quite good at telling a story, which I'm quite shy at, to be honest. But probably talking more in depth with things, I quite like chatting with that about someone who would understand the same sort of like way you're coming in with it as well.
Yeah, and somebody that's not chatting absolute bullshit that you could not care less about.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like, oh, I hired this plumber today, and it's like, good, I just do care, don't I?
Yeah,
I just do need a plumber, don't
not
I?
one for small talk, really.
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
But I'd rather just not say anything. But that's just
dead silence. Dead silence.
Introvert butty
exactly.
Right. Main topic.
Yep. So football, as we mentioned, the Premier League 2022-2023 season. You don't follow football that much, do you?
Not really, no.
Man United fan here, sadly.
Trash.
Yeah, exactly. Not exactly the best team at the moment.
Did they not?
Not the worst.
What was the thing that they missed out on? Was it Europa? Was it? They didn't even get into it.
No, they got Europa League.
Just into it. What was the thing they left then?
Champions League.
Oh, yeah.
And now Cristiano Ronaldo's kicking off.
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
I know.
Because he wants Champions League football. So by the time this comes out, it's probably decided his fate. I don't know. So we'll see what happens with him. But I can't really decide if I want him to stay or not.
Do you think he'll leave? I reckon he might.
He's been pushing for it. He should really for his sake, but nobody seems to want him.
So Sporting, wouldn't it? That little meme that you said.
Yeah, exactly. Sporting would be happy to have him back, but I don't see that he'll win the Champions League with Sporting. No, I can't see.
No one can afford him though, like wage-wise. I don't think.
No, because
what wage is he on?
He's
Pound an hour? Minimum wage.
Pound an hour.
Minimum wage.
I think he's about 350k at the moment after his pay cut.
Oh, small change, isn't it?
Yeah, but he's moaning because they didn't get Champions League, but he should have done better.
Yeah.
He should have lifted the squad. He should have let
pass it to Harry Maguire more.
Mate, he should have let Luke Shaw eat his cake.
Let Harry Maguire out front with him.
Yeah, exactly. He scored bare goals then, wouldn't he?
Yeah, our FIFA logic.
Our FIFA logic. Yeah, he scores fucking loads, doesn't he? Let's start off. Who do you think is going to win the league?
Man City.
Yes, agreed. Is there any question about it, really? I mean, Liverpool...
Did they run with it last season? Was it quite a distinctive number between first and second? I know it's Liverpool, wasn't it?
I think it was like 1 point.
Oh, really?
If we're wrong on anything, then sorry. We don't mean to be, but our memory is shite for anything, really. No, it was. I'm pretty sure it was close. It wasn't close between anybody else, just them two, Liverpool and Man City. But that's what it has been for a little bit
couple
now.
Years,
so
a couple seasons. I
don't even think it's going to be close. I mean, Liverpool have lost Mane and gained Nunes, and to be honest, I think Nunes is going to be a flop signing.
Oh, I don't know who he is personally. I know Mane.
I can't remember where he came from.
Nunes, don't know. There was one that compared Chelsea's signing, the centre back, compared to Man U's one. Who was the Man U's one? I forgot.
It's Martinez, the surname, but it's Lissandro maybe first name. I don't know much about him. He's from Ajax, and then you look at Chelsea's centre back signing of bloody Koulibaly. I mean, he was one of the best in the world, but he played for. I mean, it was Napoli, I believe. Can you really compare it in that sense? Is
Someone
he really
that
that better?
Stats, isn't it? But Koulibaly won most of the stats. But you don't know. I don't know how Napoli and Ajax play, isn't it? So you don't know whether he might just shine. You know, like some signings are.
Exactly.
They just come from a team and flop in the BPL.
Well, yeah.
It's not called BPL anymore, is it?
No, it's not Barclays. It's not been Barclays for years.
Exactly. That's how I thought.
Just Premier League. Okay, just call it that. Okay. That's the simplest way. Yeah, so it's got to be Man City first and Liverpool second. The other two top four spaces, I'm assuming you're going to go Liverpool second as well anyway.
I'll take Chelsea third.
Yeah, same.
What's Arsenal fourth?
Fourth spot's a bit difficult because Arsenal have been doing really well pre-season and they did well second half of last season. They just had a bad start.
Have they got any signings, do you know?
Yeah, there will be, but we can go on to that in a minute. Yeah, I'd probably say Arsenal fourth as well, back in their little spot of where they always finish, which is fourth place, because that's where they used to live.
Either Spurs or Man U fifth then?
Spurs fifth. Man U would be, I reckon they're going to be like seventh.
Yeah.
I'd give West Ham a fair shout of finishing above.
That'd be sick seeing them.
Yeah, exactly.
That'd be pretty cool to see.
So I'd say West Ham sixth. Tottenham fifth, West Ham sixth, Man U seventh. And I'm trying to think of some of the other bloody teams now. There was one that I was going to put up there, but I can't think of who it was. No. But, yeah, anyway, that's about what I'd say.
Who do you reckon win Champions League? That's my favourite league to follow. I like that.
That is a big question. I'm going to say Bayern Munich.
Interesting.
Oh, no, because they lost Lewandowski, didn't they? Oh.
Good.
Oh, it's got to be Real Madrid, hasn't it?
Yeah,
Real Madrid or Chelsea. There you go.
Really?
Yeah, Real Madrid or Chelsea.
I hope it's Chelsea. That'd be quite cool.
Man City cannot win it. Just no. And PSG cannot win it. Just no.
Oh, yeah,
They're the
PSG,
two teams.
Yeah.
They've never won it, and
you just always hear about them, isn't it? They're the Man City and PSG are like the main ones you just always hear about.
Yeah, but neither of them can get anywhere. Like they're both shit, really, aren't they?
Yeah.
So, surprise of the season. Surprise team of the season. Who do you reckon's going to overachieve? Do you need the list of teams?
Overachieve?
Yeah. Who do you reckon's going to do
Newcastle,
better than you think?
Newcastle.
Okay, so it's a good shout, but everybody's expecting them to do better now.
Just because of the owners?
Because they've got money. So I think they've done quite well on their signings.
It would be cool to see that.
It'd be cool to see them.
Yeah, definitely.
If they could get top 6, that'd be insane. I don't see that happening, but they did really well. When they got Eddie, I think it's Eddie Howe, as manager, as soon as they got him, they went insane. Like they were winning so many games. They did a little point comparison of when he started, and they were like top 3 kind of thing. So I could see them definitely getting top 10.
It'd be insane to see like not the bog standard top 5 all the time. Like when Leicester had that season. It's just insane to see like a random team like just storm it.
Leicester have dropped off a bit now.
Yeah.
The thing is, Newcastle used to be like a decent team, so it wouldn't be that surprising to see them there because we've seen them there before.
Yeah, it'd be cool just to see not just standard 5 every time that you see.
Oh yeah,
Makes
exactly.
football a bit more interesting, doesn't it? When you see the smaller teams, well, not even necessarily smaller teams, but just underdogs.
So overachiever then, Nottingham Forest.
Imagine.
I think they've had a few decent signings. I think they're going to do all right. Like they've got Dean Henderson on loan from Man United, and the last team that had him on loan finished top 10, I think it was, which was Sheffield United. But then they got relegated as soon as he left, so that was good, wasn't that? Then they did absolutely shocking that season. But they're my overachievers.
Right.
Underachievers, I don't even know because to be honest, they're all shit. All these teams. Man United.
Man U,
I'm gonna say,
I'll probably go with that.
Yeah.
Hopefully not, but maybe. Depending how they played, like to see out the last bit of the season, didn't they? They just played jokes.
Oh yeah.
So.
Relegation.
Man United. No, I'm joking.
No. So who would you like to see relegated? That's kind of plausible. Don't say like Man City because it's not going to happen, is it?
No. Let's have a quick look. I would say. Wolves, is it?
What, you'd like to see them relegated, or you think they will?
Like to see them relegated. I don't know. I don't mind any team. I wouldn't really make much difference
because you're not really a
football
person.
I don't follow them like to a team.
So
I wouldn't know.
The one that everybody was gunning for last season, and it almost happened, but then the teams below them screwed it, was Everton because they were very close. So I'd love to see them go down, just because I think I might be wrong. They've been in the top flight of football since it started. Like, they've never left the top flight of football. So for them to go down is massive. And the whole football community would come together for it and be like, yeah, they're going down kind of thing. It's just one of them things. But actual relegation, I would put it on Bournemouth, Fulham, and Leeds are the 3. I really want to see Leeds go down again as well because they're knobhead fans.
Who's coming up from the league below?
So the 3 that came up were Nottingham Forest, Fulham, and Bournemouth. So
Nottingham Forest,
2 of them I reckon will go down, and then the other one, Nottingham Forest, will do really well. Like Sheffield United did when they came up, they did really well. But then obviously the next season they kind of flopped again. But that's normally what happens. You'll have one good season and it'll kind of go downhill. Signings, if we go quick run through of the teams. So we'll do big names then.
Yeah.
So Arsenal, Gabriel Jesus and Alexander Zinchenko.
Okay.
You probably don't know Zinchenko, do you?
Jesus rings a bell, like the other dude.
Jesus from Man City.
Yeah.
So I think that's a big signing for them because I think he's better than somebody like Lacazette. and better than Aubameyang when he kind of turned against the club. So I reckon they'll do quite well with that. They've not really lost anybody, to be honest, other than Lacazette.
They don't normally, though, do they?
No.
They normally hold on to their players.
Aston Villa actually signing Philippe Coutinho, and think Barcelona bought Coutinho for, I think it was 160 million, and Aston Villa got him for 17.
Good.
Yeah, exactly. Just like that amount of difference is ridiculous.
Monopoly, isn't it, the game?
Yeah. I'll skip past some teams because they're pointless, to be honest. Brentford, like nobody. Bournemouth, nobody. Notable at least. Brighton, no.
Might be star player of the season. You never know.
Oh yeah, good. Yeah, just will be, won't they?
Well, they might do.
Chelsea getting Sterling and Koulibaly is massive, I think.
Sterling.
Sterling, I don't like him, and I don't think he's that good. Yeah, exactly. I don't think he's that good.
Damn.
You probably think different, don't you?
I think he's okay. Well, like you said, I think he likes diving, doesn't he? So
yeah,
drawing out
running
fouls
like
and stuff.
T-Rex.
I quite like to when you're watching Gareth Bale like ages ago. I remember for Spurs, like he got like completely slammed on the floor and he would just stand back up and keep running, and he'd still outpace the dude that tackled him.
Yeah, but somebody like
so
Sterling won't.
Yeah, just get the foul and then draw it.
Koulibaly, I'd like to see him on, let's say, the Virgil van Dijk level.
Yeah,
although
sick.
Van Dijk's not the best Premier League defender. He might be currently. Or centre back at least, but he's not the best ever, like everybody keeps on saying.
Right.
I'd put so many people above him. But
He is a
anyway, to have Koulibaly, I think he could be at that level. He just needs to obviously show it now in the Premier League. He's always been good at other teams. So Chelsea have lost quite a few players, really.
Right.
Christensen, which you can say is jokes anyway. Lukaku, who for them you
Keeps
can say is
going,
jokes as well, can't you?
never know
Back to
where he's
Inter, but that's on loan actually. And Rudiger for free, which is a massive loss because he was amazing. I can imagine Rudiger and Koulibaly at the back together would be insane. But obviously I never get to see that now. Crystal Palace are pointless, aren't they? Shit fans.
Damn.
Absolute bell sniffs. Everton again are pointless. Everton lost their best player, so that's a good sign.
Who is?
Richarlison. He went to Tottenham. Exactly.
No idea
so,
who it is, mate.
You don't know who he is?
Nope.
Little Brazilian boy.
Oh, right.
He's gone. Yeah, he was by far their best player. I don't see anybody else that could be on their level. They lost Fabian Delph as well. You know who he is, don't you? Yeah. And Sigurdsson got released. I wonder why. Bloody rapist.
You look like a nonce, mate.
Yeah, exactly. Fulham have signed a Man United player. Andres Pereira.
Terrible.
Do you know who he is?
Yeah, he rings a bell.
It's good, isn't that? Let's speed this up a bit. Leeds have lost their two best players, I think, Rafinha and Calvin Phillips. They've been a bit screwed there. Leicester have signed a few too many players. None.
Oh, right.
Liverpool would do the one obvious one, Darwin Núñez for 85 million. Honestly. They sold Mane for like 30. I think Mane's better. I don't think Núñez is good.
Yeah, I like watching Mane play, to be fair.
Yeah, but... Oh, they lost Divock Origi as well, so game's over, really. Definitely not winning the league, are they?
Divock Origi.
Yeah. Man City obviously signing Calvin Phillips from Leeds, and the big one, Erling Haaland. Erling Haaland cost £1 million more than Calvin Phillips.
But you said he didn't have a good first game. That's what you're saying.
Well, yeah, they've been saying that he didn't have the greatest start. He still scored in his first game, then Community Shield, obviously Man City lost 3-1. I think it was 3-1. I've got no way to tell
Out of
now,
all of them, he'd be my favourite signing.
I think he should be the one that's the best. So I'd say top Premier League goal scorer is him. But you can't tell because everybody is like, Ronaldo's going to be amazing. His age, early 20s.
That'd be cool, yeah.
So he's young still. Right, going down the list. And Man United's a bit questionable. Christian Erickson, he played his first game against Atletico Madrid, but it was a 1-0 loss. But apparently he was the best midfielder on the team, miles above everybody else, which I can see because the midfield is pretty shocking, other than Bruno Fernandes, and even he's not had a great time recently. I mean, you've not got much to compete with when you're against like Fred. So it's not much. Fred, isn't that? It's not much to think about, really, is it? So, Newcastle, they have actually no. Okay, they've made most of their signings before then, or say winter time they're better ones, but they've got Nick Pope for goalkeeper and he's decent. So I didn't even realise that actually. From Burnley, and he's always been like amazing. Like he was quite close to the Golden Glove. He got a lot of clean sheets one season, considering he played for Burnley, and he always makes a lot of saves. Nottingham Forest are pointless, aren't they? Other than Dean Henderson. Wait. Jesse Lingard now plays for Nottingham Forest.
Did you see that?
No. I knew he left,
something
but
where it's like, I can't wait for him to do like little Fortnite dance moves or something. Just
God's sake.
That was one thing. I saw
Honestly.
Jesse Lingard in Nottingham. Yeah, that was one thing I saw.
Honestly. Southampton, pointless. Tottenham have had a few, actually. Yeah, Tottenham have got some good ones. Ivan Perisic.
Oh, yeah.
Ashley.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what you're talking
The
about.
friend who looks like
Get your little 4-star out.
Wow.
Fraser 4-star. Yves Bissouma.
Okay, rings a bell.
Richarlison, which I obviously said earlier. And the other big one, let's say, is on loan from Barcelona, Clement Longley, centre-back. I've always liked him. I don't think he's amazing, but he's a good player. So at least there's that. West Ham, nobody really. Wolves, nobody really. And that's it for them, really. So I think Erling Haaland's got to be the biggest signing, hasn't he, really?
Okay.
For what you obviously want to see, because he's one of the best young talents at the moment. Probably him and Mbappe.
Seeing like footage on him, like on TikTok and stuff, just seems quite decent. So.
Yeah, I'd probably put him above Mbappe. But just because Mbappe plays in the bloody Farmers League, it's easy, isn't it? It's easy peasy.
Yeah, it'd be interesting season. Shall I roll the wheel and see which...
Go on then. We've got a wheel, so because he don't follow football
so I
as
don't
much.
follow like a team specifically, like to the death.
He's one of them buddies.
I'm not a Glorious supporter though. I will follow this team.
Yeah, so whatever it lands on,
this is
you've got to follow.
Season before, so you just got to tell me. Here we go, spinning, and it's gonna follow Liverpool. Look, it's Liverpool.
It had to be, didn't I? hope Liverpool don't win.
So there we go. I'll follow Liverpool then for the season.
So you've already won one trophy. How do you feel?
Ecstatic.
Do you even know what that trophy
Over
is?
the moon.
Do you know what that trophy is?
Fucking no.
No, Community Shield.
You're a Community Shield.
Thank you. So this buddy, how many trophies are your team going to win this season?
69.
Just can't win that many.
Yeah,
just can.
They will.
Just can. Interesting fact then about Liverpool.
Yeah.
Other than the Community Shield, last season they played every game possible.
Are their fans called Red Devils?
No.
Oh. I thought they were.
No.
What are they called?
I don't know.
Well, that's where their fans are called that.
Fucking Scousers, isn't that?
No. No.
Type in Red Devils on Google and
Liverpool
see what comes up.
fan name. Let's see.
Yeah.
Is it going to come up?
No, it's not.
I swear they're called that.
Nope.
Copites.
You're a bit too good, aren't you?
Liverpool fans often refer to themselves as Copites. K-O-P-I-T-E-S. Reference to the fans who once stood and now sit on the Kop at Anfield. I swear they were called Red Devils. But
Man United.
Oh, there we go. That's how much I know.
Exactly. Again, if anything's wrong, sorry. But
I swear they were called some sort of devil thing there.
Or Salford. Salford are the Red Devils as well, which I can see on here. Or Trimley Red Devils.
I don't know. Let's just call them Copites then.
Cop of shite.
I'm just going to be a
Mark, if you're listening, I'm sorry.
Just be a Liverpool fan. You're going to love it. Love it. You're going to keep an eye on Liverpool then for me.
I mean, you'll probably see enough anyway. Do you know what? I hope Nunes flops now because you got them. Yeah, there you go. Biggest flop of the season, hopefully.
Say if you had, we don't play FIFA anymore, but if you were to make a Premier League team now, who would be your team?
Oh, God.
I wouldn't be able to make it, so we're just going to go on your decision. Formation?
If we just say 4-3-3, it's the most bog standard team.
Favourite formation?
Yeah.
Favourite formation?
4-3-3 with no like set midfield roles of like attack, defense, like CDM, CAM, CM, no matter like what. So goalkeeper.
For this season though, not just overall, like what you're going to hope would be the best performing. Like say
best
you made
performing
a fantasy,
team.
Yeah, like fantasy football team then, rather than FIFA.
Okay, that's not really possible. If I just say what do I think the team of the season's going to be?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So Goalkeeper, I can't pick, so it's going to be Edison or Alisson. It'll be one of the two Brazilian buddies.
Liverpool life.
Yeah, exactly. Right back. Ooh. You've got to go either Trent or I think it's Cancelo.
Go with Trent.
Centre backs, I'm going to say Koulibaly and Diaz.
Yeah, okay.
Fuck Van Dijk because,
Martinez,
screw
mate.
him.
Come on.
Oh, yeah. Harry Maguire.
Yeah. Right.
No, I haven't got to strike yet. Harry Maguire. Left back's always a difficult one. I don't know. I'll come back to that one. Midfielders, Kevin De Bruyne, Kante.
Right.
Because, bog standard, isn't that?
Bap and...
I'm trying to think of the other, who else might be there. It's going to be a Liverpool or Man City player, ain't that? Or Chelsea. I don't know.
Come on, man.
Do you know what? Bruno Fernandes.
Okay.
Or Bruno Fernandes, as FIFA says.
Yeah, okay.
Right.
Bruno's.
Right wing, Mo Salah. Striker, Haaland.
Yeah.
Left wing, Son.
Right.
Going back to left back then. I don't know.
Just list one right now. Just top of your head.
Luke Shaw.
Fine. Not too bad a team then.
No, exactly.
I kind of know a few of those players.
You should know all of them. I don't know anybody on there that you wouldn't.
If I saw it on a screen, probably, yeah. From all your names, I remember.
Yeah.
I think I recognise
the only one you might
names.
not is, I suppose, Cancelo and Diaz.
Yeah.
Just both Man City. I think Cancelo's right back. He might be left back.
Well, there we go. So we'll see how accurate that team is going to be.
When we get to the end of the season, everything's wrong. And bloody Aston Villa have won the league.
I'd say halfway through the season, we'll touch on it. Reform it, yeah.
Okay, so at Christmas time, we'll after the
restructure.
World Cup,
Yeah.
we'll have a little tickle, or maybe just before the World Cup, we'll have a little tickle on it.
Yeah.
And then we'll see for the World Cup as well how that goes, shall we? Yeah.
Rash, isn't it?
Trying to think, is there anything else awkward to ask you that you wouldn't have a clue about?
Just football in general.
What is football?
What's VAR stand for?
Fucking, I don't know. Very accurate I'm not going to finish that word. Very awesome, random.
Good.
Yeah.
I was going to think of something, but I couldn't think of how
exactly.
to run it.
Acronyms are terrible, so yeah, screw it.
No, I couldn't think of it.
No,
I'm terrible. I couldn't do it.
Good.
I was thinking of like Viagra and...
Top notch. I think
Please.
We'll call it there.
Yeah.
If you want to hear us chat random shit about any football things, like you want us to say that Arsenal are going to get relegated, because I hope they do, then let us know.
Let's say you can say whatever you want to me about football, because I do not have a
fucking
clue, mate.
Do you know where Robert Lewandowski went?
Your nan's house.
Sadly not. To Barcelona.
Good.
Yeah, exactly. Could do that. Winner of the leagues. Real Madrid will win the La Liga. Bayern Munich will win Bundesliga. PSG will win Liga. And Inter Milan will win Serie A.
Good. There we go.
There you go. You heard it here first.
Put your bets on now.
I would place a bet, but
exactly.
£10 will probably get me £9 back.
We'll put a bet on every single thing that we've done.
Yeah?
Can you make a fantasy football bet thing? Like, say these are the players that are going to be stood out for the whole league.
I don't know about that. I think you can do a bet for like who's going to finish where in the table, but I don't think you could be like, these are going to be the standout players or anything. You could do like top goal scorer, top assist maker, that kind of thing. Top goal scorer, Haaland. Assists is one of two. I think it's going to be either Son or Kevin. De Bruyne, that is. Clean sheets, Edison or Alisson, and obviously Maguire. But yeah, that's about it. So new music.
Enough
next.
Football for one day.
Yes, exactly.
Okay, so the mixture again of albums and singles, only 11 this time. Suicide Boys, Sing Me a Lullaby, My Sweet Temptation. Beyonce, Renaissance. Calvin Harris, Normani, Tinashe, and Offset, New to You. Bastille, Revolution. Nav, Lil Baby, Travis Scott, Never Sleep. Oliver Francis, Freaks. The Hunter, Trash. Russ Millions, Talk to Me Nice. Kasabian, The Wall. Wiz Khalifa, Multiverse. And Brennan Savage, Till Death Do Us Part. And I would recommend one song off that Brennan Savage album, because I've been playing it a lot recently. It's called Can't Come Down. It's a banger song for the whip.
I don't know who. I don't know what that is. I know the artist, but I don't know.
Oh, great song. But yeah, they're all really good. Again, a lot of that's more rap, really. So,
always isn't that?
Beyonce's probably the biggest release. You say?
Oh yeah,
Suicide Boys has got a cult following, so if you know about them, you know what sort of vibe they bring.
Yeah, but
I like them. Yeah. So there we go.
Right. We'll do joke, and then I've got 2 facts because I can't pick them. So.
Oh yeah.
Right. Get your little joke out.
Yeah.
You might be able to guess the answer.
Let's close my eyes and I'll envision it when you say it.
What generation does Forrest Gump belong to?
The winners.
Jenny. Did you get it?
Yes. How many times have you watched that film?
Exactly. See, that's why you should have been able to. You should have guessed it, man.
I was.
Should have guessed it. Right. Do you want serious or funny fact first?
Serious.
Serious. So I say serious, not really serious, but Google once hired a camel to capture street views in the desert.
That is sick.
Can you imagine a little camel going around with like a little camera sticking off of his forehead or something, just running around?
So they call it toe.
That was dead. Absolutely dead.
No, that'd be sick seeing some little camera.
It's just a little
cam.
Yeah, exactly. A little camel just walking around. You're like, what's he doing? It's like he's just got like Google Street View just like tattooed on the side of him or something, or like shaved into his skin or something. That'd be mad, wouldn't it?
Yeah, that'd be badass.
Right. So the one I say it's funny just because of what you could probably say about it. One of the most slippery substances in the world is the lubricant in your knees.
Doesn't work for you then, does it?
So my knees are always like stiff and horrible. Basically, they're always in pain, so they don't work properly.
No
so
lube.
I must have my lube must have come out, and now I can't get it in.
No lube there.
Exactly. Yeah. One of the
don't
most
know.
slippery substances.
Good. What happens to it though? Because everyone has bad knees, so surely you don't have some little WD-40.
It's like your little get your little can out and just stick it in there and just start spraying.
You just hear them creaking. Like, oh, right.
It is like your knee clicks, and then it's like, oh, you get some little jelly stuff and rub it on there, and it sorts it out, kind of thing.
Jelly stuff under the knee, like, oh, nice.
Oh, imagine. No, I can sit there and proper move my kneecap around, like proper.
Yeah, people can dislocate it, can't they? And move
Yeah.
it. Nice.
Yeah, I know people that used to be able, not knees, but they used to be able to dislocate other things. But clearly, I've not got enough. Is it lactic acid? I think.
That's a build up when you do exercise, isn't it?
Yeah. So clearly, I've got maybe too much of that in there, or not enough, and then maybe the
science,
lubrication's not as good as it should be.
Didn't you study sports science or something like that?
Yeah. Do you think I can remember anything?
You
should know.
I failed PE. How
exactly.
could you fail PE?
Mate, does anybody else remember anything they learnt at school? Because all of it's useless.
I failed it.
Geography. What did I learn about? Uganda.
Failed it.
Just do care, don't I?
Yeah, Uganda's banging.
Mate, I basically failed school, to be honest.
I'd rather learn about Ugandan culture than a fucking squeaky knee. To be fair. More interesting.
Squeaky knee.
Yeah, fuck you, squeaky knee.
Yeah.
Done.
And on that note, socials run through.
Do you want me to do it?
Go on then, because I got it wrong last time.
Right, YouTube SoulInsights, Instagram and TikTok, the SoulInsights Index.
Yes.
Twitter, the SI Index. Find us on all streaming platforms under the SoulInsights Podcast.
Yeah, feel free to leave reviews, like stuff, share stuff, follow stuff, whatever. And yeah, we greatly appreciate you sharing us around.
Yes.
So
done.
Yep. Thanks for tuning in. And
what's your best
goods
football chant? Come on, you can see what you can end it on that.
I don't actually know.
Man, you have one. We are bullshit.
Good.
Waste of time. Mid-table.
It's just nice every time Harry Maguire gets the ball. Harry Maguire.
Man.
That's my chant.
Oh, okay. Don't know. I don't actually know any.
It's just a referee's wanker, isn't it?
I know. Blowing bubbles or something.
No.
2 hammers up. No. Right, yeah, we're done.
We'll leave the football chants to the experts. Yeah.
Yeah.
Once again, because, I got really interrupted, thanks for tuning in.
Toodaloo. Football.
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 Football.